When we installed the plant, the payback period was of 3 years. Now, with the hike in electricity bills, the per unit rate from MSc DCL, the payback period has been reduced considerably. Now it is coming approximately 2.5 years.
डिफरेंस था, मतलब एलिगेटर थोड़ा सा कम में और अच्छा क्वालिटी का हमें प्रोवाइड कर रहा था.
Hello guys, this is Amir Kutsi from Alligator Energies Private Limited. Today we are at one of our clients' plant where we have installed a 65 kilowatt solar plant which is on the DC side, and on the AC side it is of 50 kilowatt. Here we have used Renesola solar modules. Each module is of 450 watt peak, and we have used grow-out inverter. The capacity of the inverter is of 50 kilowatt peak. Like there are 18 modules in a few strings and 17 modules in a few strings. Thus the combination totals up to 65 kilowatt peak. The solar modules over here, which are of 450 watt peak each, are of monocrystalline half cut cells. Here we have used short rail aluminum rails and similarly aluminum end clamps and mid clamps. The nut bolts are SS. We have used FRP walkways over here. The walkways are installed on these rails. These are GI rails, which are again connected using U clamps and Allen bolts. FRP is basically used nowadays for most of the walkways. The reason behind is that they have a better life along with durability.
तो एक्चुअल में हमने मशीनें बढ़ाई, उसकी वजह से हमारा लोड भी बढ़ा. उसकी वजह से ये कंजम्पशन, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का कंजम्पशन ज़्यादा होने की वजह से हमने बाहर कंसल्ट किया. तो हमें ऐसा, मतलब 2-3 जगह से ऐसा मिला रिप्लाई कि अगर हम ये प्लांट लगाते हैं तो हमारी इसमें कंजम्पशन में या इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल में कम से कम मतलब हमें हेल्प मिलेगी, जिसकी वजह से हमारा बिल भी कम आ जाएगा और डायरेक्ट हमारी इसको बेनिफिट भी होगा हमारे लोड. एक्चुअल में हमारा जो ये है बैंक है, मतलब एक सिडबी बैंक है स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्री का, उन्होंने हमें प्रेफर किया कि पहले हमारे पास इसका था, टाटा का था, एक कोटेशन भी आया था. तो एलिगेटर उन्होंने प्रेफर किया और दोनों के रेट्स में भी डिफरेंस था. मतलब एलिगेटर थोड़ा सा कम में और अच्छा क्वालिटी का हमें प्रोवाइड कर रहा था, इसलिए हमने एलिगेटर को चुना. बढ़िया है, इंस्टॉलेशन क्वालिटी बढ़िया है और परफॉर्मेंस भी अच्छा है. मतलब अगर प्रॉपर धूप रहे तो परफॉर्मेंस भी बहुत अच्छी मिलती है. अगर प्रॉपर धूप रहे, मतलब एनर्जी प्रॉपर जनरेट हो, तो मैक्स टू मैक्स 60 to 70,000 हर महीने का हमें बेनिफिट मिलता है. तो हमने मतलब एक दो को ने पूछा भी था, तो उनको हमने रेकमेंड किया भी है कि उनका प्लांट अच्छा है, उनकी सर्विस अच्छी है, टाइम टू टाइम चेक करते हैं, तो उसके हिसाब से उनको बताया है वो.
For good generation from the plant, we need regular cleaning, which comes under the O&M or the operation and maintenance of the plant. So here we have given plumbing from a pressure pump below in the tank. The plumbing comes up, and here we have given a valve. The client has attached a hose pipe to the valve, and they do regular cleaning once in 15 days. So what happens is, if we do regular cleaning, the dust particles are not deposited on the solar panels, and thus the generation is good. O&M is preferred, and cleaning regularly is very much suggested from our end. Here we have used GI earthing strips, and this runs along the length of the plant till the earthing pits which are below the building. Earthing strips are very important in case of earthing faults which take place, or else during any oversurge or lightning. Here we have used grow-out 50 kilowatt inverter. The DC cables from the solar modules have been brought through these cable trays and been connected to the MPPTs of the inverter. The data logger over here is of 5G model actually, and a SIM card is used. SIM card based transmission is done. All the data, live data, is uploaded via this data logger to the cloud, and from the cloud we can monitor the daily generation, the monthly or the yearly generation of the plant. Here a small display has been given to the inverter. All the details can also be monitored on this display. Here we have used 3.54 35 square mm aluminum armored cable. The cable from the output of the inverter is evacuated into this ACDB. The ACDB has an MCCB. The MCCB is of 100 ampere 4 pole with overload and short circuit protections. The output of this ACDB is then connected to the generation meter. The output of this generation meter is then connected to the load panel, which is again parallelly connected to the net meter. This is the net meter used over here, net meter or the reverse meter. The client over here has an LT connection. So the generation meter and the net meter both are of the same capacity, which is of 40 by 200. In this case, the client was referred about Alligator Energies by SIDBI. SIDBI is a nationalized bank. It stands for Small Industrial Development Bank of India. SIDBI provides development loans for small industries, MSMEs, for installing new machineries or for installing solar PV plants. The client had installed new machines by taking loan from SIDBI. Their electricity bill was gradually increasing. So SIDBI referred them to install solar plant, and they gave Alligator Energy's reference to them. When we installed the plant, the payback period was of 3 years. Now, with the hike in electricity bills, the per unit rate from MSc DCL, the payback period has been reduced considerably. Now it is coming approximately 2.5 years. To summarize, we have used 450 watt peak solar modules of Renesola make and Growatt 50 kilowatt inverter. Total number of modules are 146 numbers. The DC capacity goes up to 65 kilowatt peak. We have divided this plant into 8 strings, out of which 6 strings have 18 modules each and 2 strings have 19 modules each. These strings are connected into the inputs of various MPPTs of the Growatt 50 kilowatt inverter. The interconnection of the string is done using 4 square mm DC cables. These are of polycab make, and the AC cable is also polycab make, which is 3.54 35 square mm aluminum armored cable.